What's up, YouTube? It's Will. I know I haven't made a video for you guys in quite a while. Something's vibrating on my truck. It's the Friday after Christmas. It's actually really warm outside. How warm? It's 60 degrees outside right now. But wanted to update you guys on a few things. I got a lot of new stuff since I think the last time y'all have seen me, which I don't quite remember when it was. I can check. But I'm getting ready to head out for the day. It's Friday after Christmas. I'm taking off this week until at least the second of the year. I might wait until that Friday to go back and do anything because I don't have too much left to do, and it's kind of, January, so there's not really that much to do. So I did do an update about a month ago. So y'all might have seen some stuff, but I don't remember what you have seen. But I got seat covers for the truck, so they're the Carhartt Seatcraft seat covers. So those are really nice. And then that's really the only thing that's changed with the truck. Something is vibrating up against my fuel tank. I need to clean the bed of my truck out. But if we go back here, so we got a snowstorm back, I want to say like the 9th or the 10th of December. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen that I've got a new plow. It's a Byers VXF2 8.5-foot V plow. And then I just got this put on my truck yesterday. One of the guys I'm a sub for, he's also a Byers dealer, so that's where I got the plow from. He bought this for one of his trucks, and he does a lot of bigger shopping centers and stuff. So he really doesn't need this, so I got a pretty good deal on that. We ran all the wiring yesterday, so that's good to go. This is the reducer for my truck, my hitch, because I've got a 2.5-inch hitch and this is a 2-inch. So this is the factory one. I think I'm going to buy a new one, grind off here and weld it on, because it was a pain to put on, and if I need to be able to put this on by myself, one way or another. So, and then the vacuum trailer is doing well, so no issues with that. I've got to take the enclosed to get inspected next week. Vacuum is doing well. I got to do some adjusting up there. I need to widen that hole or cut a square out with a mat, because I had to get a stovepipe. So, but it's completely empty. And then I'm gonna go. I might end up trying to get a Predator engine for this, and a new clutch, PTO clutch or whatever, and see if I can get this thing running. Mainly to keep as a backup. I'll have to wire in a battery to it somehow. But it's a 52. Y'all have seen it. So I might try and get this thing running over the next month or so and see if I can get it to work for me, and use it as a backup mower, or possibly even send out a second crew if I can get days where I can get help. So now for the big thing you guys have all been waiting for, because I know you have, because I've been asked a lot, especially by those of you who don't follow me on Instagram or aren't friends on Facebook or whatever. But a lot of y'all know I won the new Kubota zero turn, so I did get that. It's right here. It's already in the trailer. It's the Z781i series with a 60-inch deck. So I asked. I think they said it originally was going to be a 54, but I asked for the 60, so they got that to me. I did get a grass flat put on it, so I did that 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it would have been 2 weeks ago. It's got 1.9 hours on it now, I think. I've been using it a little bit to mulch some leaves and stuff up and run around. It's got the Kawasaki FX850V, or 850 EFI. I think my trailer's leaking. This thing, maybe it's just the humidity. And then I got the Toro which I think y'all have seen the bagging system. If not, I drove up to Delaware the Sunday before Veterans Day and went and picked that up. So that's been super nice for a lot of these lighter cleanups and to kind of finish after we're blow. This has got, I want to say 900. It's got 981 hours on it now, so it'll roll over to 1,000 as soon as grass season starts. So I'm super excited to be running both of these mowers. Interested to see how well this one cuts. So yeah, we'll have to see all that. And then the V-Ride here, still got that. Still have the Metro. I might sell that and try and find a 36 Hydro, because I'm trying to. So my main goal for buying that last year was to eliminate push mowing completely, or well, most of the way. I do want to get a. If I'm going to keep it, I'm going to put a mulch kit on it, which basically I have a set of mulching blades. I'm just going to build a block off plate. As far as the V-Ride goes, I might do the same now that I've got 260s. So if we get into some taller stuff, I can we can tackle it with that rather than having to mess with this thing. And so I'd like to either, I don't think I'm going to get the mulch kit for it, but I think what I might do is get the block off plate and a set of gator blades to go on it. So if any of you guys have done that with the Velocity Series decks, because I know they're about all the same, I'm not going to say, oh, you got to have the 48 Velocity to do it. But yeah, so if any of you guys have done that with these, let me know how that works out for you, especially in like the taller, wetter grass. But this is up to, how many hours now? I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. 132 even. So it doesn't have too many hours on it. It did get used quite a bit the beginning of the year, last year. And then, yeah, I just pretty much kind of started making gates wider so I could fit the 60s in, just because I don't want to have to pull off more than one mower to cut a yard, ideally. Sometimes you got to, other times you just can't get away from it. But I'm to the point now where I can start being picky, so that's nice. What sucks about this bagging system, though, is I can't fit it in the trailer. It's about, ideally I need a 20-footer, because you see how far it sticks out. If I had a 20-footer, it would be perfect. But all I really care about is that all 4 of these mowers fit in here, and I should be able to fit a push mower in here somewhere. Because I have a couple that I do want to keep that do require a push mower, but again, it's not that big of a deal. I think I've got a 21-inch Honda that'll probably go over there behind the 36, and then these will slide over. But got both the BR700s. These will probably get replaced in the spring, maybe. Not in the spring, in the fall maybe. I might buy 2 of the Echo 8010s or the new BR800s. If you guys have used either one of those, let me know which ones you like more. The way I try and do my things is replace them every 3 years, so this will be their 3rd season coming up, 2019. I bought them in 2017. So this will be their 3rd season, so I try and kind of sell off everything every 3 years or so. This needs a choke knob. I don't know what happened to that. This was in the bed of my truck and it broke off. But got the 2620T here. That is probably my favorite trimmer now. I think I'm going to, I need to really pull these out and start them, but I don't know quite yet what I'm going to do about these weed eaters. I might keep them, I might sell them and buy another 2620 and a 3020 and put those on the rack and sell these. I am kind of partially biased to steel, but after running that and seeing how good the Echo 8010s are kind of making me wanting to switch. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't switch everything. Well, I mean, all my stick equipment would probably be Echo, minus the pole saw, just because those are so expensive. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's nothing wrong with any of this stuff, but I'm OCD and want my stuff to match. The only things I would probably keep with steel if I do switch over to Echo would be the chainsaws. I prefer steel chainsaws over anything. It's not here now because a buddy of mine has been using it, but I also bought an MS441. It's got like an hour's use on it. I bought it when we were supposed to get a decent sized hurricane and it never happened. So I'm not gonna sell it. I paid cash for it, so it's not that. I mean, technically yes, it owes me money, but I'm not gonna get rid of it. So I've got the Toro Turret Time Master. Probably might end up selling this year. It just doesn't have all that great of power, and I'll either decide to go with a commercial 21 or the Turf Master HDX this coming year. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm gonna want to do yet. The Little Wonders, she's still doing good. Still working awesome. So it's a 13-horse self-propelled everything. The only issue I have is sometimes this is really stiff to get in gear, but that's not that big of a deal. Other than that, I think everything else is pretty much stayed the same. I don't think anything else has changed. Oh, I did have to put a new handle on the aerator. And then that's got a new engine, well, a new used engine. It won't run half the time, so I need to figure out what's up with that. Discharge flap from the Kubota, right there. Stick that under here. I still have fertilizer and seed left over from the fall. I'll probably use some of that in the spring. Got the grass flap for the Toro, and then I've got this. It's a 150 BT Husqvarna. I'm going to put a carb on and fix this ignition switch and then give it to my neighbor. I think this is about empty. Well, for one, it's all frozen, but it's almost empty. Slime. Yeah. I've got these lights I'm going to probably end up putting back on my truck. I was using them as reverse lights. They'll probably get put back on my truck. They had just tied them into the reverse wires. That's all I did to mount them onto the truck. It wasn't that difficult to do. So yeah, still got these two pieces in here. The FS250R right now, it's got a skill saw style blade on it, and then the BRD 280. Got the old FS70 here. That's got a broken recoil, but everything else works on it. So there's nothing wrong with that. It just needs a recoil. Maybe I'll put one on there. I need to kind of go through my equipment and sell stuff that I don't use. Get rid of a lot of this junk over here. I got 4 push motors over there I don't even use. I don't think any of them run, actually, to be completely honest. I do need to get a new sulky for that 36 because the one I've got is kind of a piece of junk. But alright, so yeah, I guess that was just kind of a long-winded update for you guys. Just kind of showing you I got the mower, and wanted to kind of run you through an update of everything that's been going on. So I'd love to, in 2019, at least get one video up a week for you guys. A lot of times running by myself, it's hard to get time to get footage, but I'll see what I can do up for this coming year. So if you guys have anything you do want to see, let me know down in the comment section below and I'll try and make it happen. Alright guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Y'all be good.